Hey
I
everybody,
have to die.
it's good to see you again. It feels like ages. Ages. How long has it been? Like 2 weeks almost?
2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
24
2 weeks.
hours?
2 weeks. That was a different show, Casey.
Oh,
Different show. Unless you want to GM this one. You want to take
no,
over
I'm
this
good.
one? Okay.
You got this.
You guys
Okay.
all find the best loot possible.
Plus 10 swords all around.
They're all animated, sentient, whatever.
Sounds like good stuff.
They auto crit on everything. It's great.
Like,
We'll be
20
we'll be playing real 5e then, not Pathfinder, huh? Not any derivation. But
Oh my god.
yeah, want to say thank you to our fans out there. Our fan, I know that you check in every time we
I'm sure we got at
post.
least
I
2 by
see
now.
you, and
We
we
got at
almost have.
least 2 by now.
Oh, we got two. We got
I'm
two
sure. I'm sure we do.
solid
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
We don't know you by name yet, but feel free to
I think
comment. Tell your friend. Tell your other
honestly,
friend. What, Casey?
I honestly think its name is Casey.
Ah, damn it.
But
Okay, so we're back down to one fan. But fan, tell a friend, and maybe they'll like the show too. We still have the sticker giveaway. Casey, we still have stickers. Loads
I
of
mean, they're not
stickers.
made yet, but as soon as somebody comments and lets me know, I'll make them.
Hot stickers,
Hey, I know
fresh
for
off
a
the
fact that
press.
someone's commented on there asking for stickers.
Someone did. There are rules to getting the stickers. So first, you have to listen to an episode, or at least part of it. You have to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment on there what you liked or what you didn't like. If you were like that dude Greg, the GM, or so and so in the group, I didn't like how they played, then that's fine too. But comment, preferably what you like. It'd be nice because we're not professionals at anything.
Oh.
If you say
Whoa.
you don't like Mike, I'll send you 2.
So you heard it, but you have to. So then after that, message one of us on Instagram, preferably Casey. You'll see the link on there, and we'll get your email address, your address, and we will ship those stickers to you for free. So, and you can have
Give us $50 for shipping, and then you get the stickers for free.
Don't listen to Mike. He doesn't know anything. Look at him. He's in his sex dungeon over there. No sex dungeon.
Again, since my hand's blocking the direction of Mike on my screen, he can't hear this. If you comment that you dislike him, I'll send you 2.
On my screen, you're talking directly to him.
Yeah.
Right into his ear hole.
Yeah. So I have a really important question, and it'll help our fans get to know us a little better. We'll start with Ben, since he's on the farthest left.
No.
If you were a sandwich, Ben, what kind of sandwich would you be? Tell us.
I feel like I would be like they call that, what's it called, the Arby's. What was it, the big Montana or whatever it was, the one that they don't have
a cheddar melt, like the cheapest sandwich they got.
I'd be a double beef and cheddar.
Double beef and cheddar sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Double beef cheddar sort of guy. That's why he's so thick.
I'm thick and greasy.
He's thick and greasy. Casey, you, what kind of sandwich would you be?
It'll be a foot-long meatball on white with just cheese from Subway, because I'm just a simple man making his way through the universe.
We didn't have that rehearsed. Chris, what about you?
Obviously, I am a hot ham and cheese.
Hot ham and cheese? Or a cold one? One that
Kid went to jail over a hot ham and cheese.
One that your mom packs in the lunchbox and it's all soggy by lunchtime?
Hey, you gotta toast the bread, then you gotta get soggy.
You always toast the bread.
Always, come on now.
Any sandwich.
You know, except for a PB&J. I I don't like toasted bread for my PBJ.
Oh, I love toasted bread, but it's sourdough.
Mm.
Yeah. Strawberry jalapeno jelly.
Ooh,
Oh, that's the best.
that's good once in a while. I wouldn't buy a
And
jar
And
of
peanut
that.
butter and jelly burgers are fucking delicious.
Oh, dude. Fucking-
What?
No.
Peanut butter jelly burgers? Fucking
What?
amazing.
Dude, it is the best burger.
What?
Best burger ever.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. That sounds
Are you
weird.
gonna change your sandwich then,
amazing.
Casey? Are you gonna be
No, I'm
PBJ
still a
burger?
meatball.
He wants to be a foot long
Okay.
Yeah, I was just,
Yeah,
for once in his life.
that's the only way
Not-
I'll be.
He's not compensating.
That-
Mike,
way-
your turn.
it doesn't go too much. I'm
Yeah,
the
6 inches is asking too much.
Grilled cheese.
I'm the gas station sandwich that you think is gonna be really good and you just end up regretting.
Like a chuck wagon?
Yeah.
You heard it, ladies. He's that
You-
gas
you-
station sandwich that you end up regretting later.
Not the ones that you cook in the microwave and they're just
Oh,
hot mush.
why would
They're better
cook
if you cook them on the dash. Just turn your dash all the way up.
Yeah. I would
Don't
take
eat
that over a microwave sandwich any day.
That's how I cook most of my lunches.
On the dash.
Yeah. Blue collar life.
Me too. It's a DoorDash.
I'm boring. I think that I would just be like a turkey and Swiss on rye. And it's just boring. With mustard.
That
With
sounds
mustard.
That's
A
not
That was
classic
good, though.
sandwich. Just a nice,
Good one.
classic,
Yeah, good one.
tasty sandwich.
Yeah, right. Is
Nothing special.
Turkey and Swiss is my favorite.
Turkey and Swiss is good. It's a good combo.
Right, it's tasty.
With some bacon in it. With some, some crispy bacon. Yeah, it's classic.
I'm
You know what's
hungry.
not classic?
Yep,
though?
I'm hungry.
You know what's not classic though, is this sloppy Joe sandwich that your characters are in. Do you guys remember what happened last time?
We're all gonna die.
I got my fucking ass handed to me.
Yep.
But you guys did
Remember,
level
we're
up,
all
right?
gonna die.
You guys got
Sure.
to level 11.
Yes.
You want to share what you got so far? Like anything
What did
new?
I do?
Anything fancy?
I mean, always.
It's great content.
I mean, they'll discover it when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Ben, did you get anything good for your paladin?
Spoiler alert, it's a dead level for me.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Sir Pussyhound
Level
has
11 doesn't-
did not get
yeah.
anything good.
It's probably the
It's Househound, okay?
House moon.
that's probably
That's
the one
America,
benefit
we
of a
say
wizard.
Pussyhound.
There are no dead levels.
Yeah, that's true.
Always getting new spells.
Just dead characters.
Yep.
Okay, and Casey is playing coy, and so we'll find out later. Chris, what about you?
No, I'm playing Findak.
Not Koi. That's his other character.
Dad jokes, sorry.
I got a couple spells. That was it.
What?
I picked up a couple spells.
Just a couple spells. You're not gonna tell us. You're gonna save them for later.
Okay. I picked up Scatter and Sunbeam.
Oh, good to know. Write those down.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Write them down.
Actually, sorry, I
creatures
forgot.
immune to sunbeam and scatter. Okay.
Pretty sure your undead is not immune to Sunbeam.
Hmm.
I totally forgot. It wasn't a dead level for me.
Oh, okay.
Forgot.
Okay.
I did get my improved Divine Smite.
Ooh.
That's coming
So
real
now-
handy.
Yeah, now I can Divine Smite without wasting a spell slot.
Oh shit, that's big. That's huge.
Well,
It is big.
it's less damage, but
Well, I
good.
mean, you still have to
Yeah.
hit.
exactly.
Which you're notoriously bad at.
It basically makes every single one of my attacks adds a die 8 to it.
Nice.
So
That was really good. Mike, did your terribly built character get anything? Your barbarian?
Well, when he leveled up, no. Just
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
That's okay. When this one dies, you'll get a second chance to make another one.
Make it beefier.
Oh, poor Stormborn. We barely knew ye.
What's his
Yes.
name?
Gavrik. See, he doesn't even know your name. Your
See? Nobody
character's
knows him.
name.
In Mithrandir's defense, he was stuck on a wall for a very long time.
That's
It's true. It's true.
Dramatic memory loss.
Yeah.
so what happened immediately last time before we ended? Anybody?
We rescued Crojan,
Trojan,
That's
yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and we were gonna go check out the statue.
Okay, so
Through
you
some things
completely
down the
just have
hole.
forgotten about your other party mates.
I don't know what they're doing. I can't see them.
That's
Don't worry
true.
about that.
The doors are pretty much closed except for the one on the western wall, the western
Can't
side.
see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're off over there doing something.
Something.
Hopefully they're not dead.
Yeah. Casey, you remember what happened up there? Mike, too, you remember? I have some questions.
Yeah.
Lots of acid splash, and then we went and hid behind my elephant.
Okay. So there are columns in the room there that you can get behind as well. There are those black circles there. Yeah, I was really curious, and I wanted to talk. I wanted to get some info on it. Did Findak / Casey know that Gavrik was going to chase after him and follow him, and inevitably
No.
die?
What?
Absolutely not.
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Mike, did you know that following Casey down this hall, Findak down this hall, would lead to your demise?
Lead me to my doom?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you think I did, do you think I would have done that?
Yeah, because you guys fought a couple Red Mantis assassins in that hallway in the north, and then while you were in combat with those two assassins, the tentacles had kind of wormed their way through the lookout windows against that observation hall and started blasting the both of you and the assassins with acid. Once the assassins were taken care of, you had to summon that elephant using your elephant statue.
Yep.
And had closed the doors, has started closing the doors now. And Chris, you were right. I was reading these doors slide out from the walls. So you were
okay.
right. I was wrong.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
Doesn't happen very often.
and then you guys ran behind the elephant as the doors started to close. And I had told you that the doors open and close slowly. And we had ended on the tentacle number 2's turn. So the tentacle here to the south western door. And so the tentacle starts to move. It wiggles its way through the door as it begins to close. And we cut to black. The camera pulls away from the doorway, out of the observation hall, out of the grand corridor chamber, back up the stairs from where you entered, and far out of the acropolis's depths. The camera pans to an extreme long shot of the tower, but it's no longer in ruins. It is whole and pristine. Scraping into the sky, the land around it is verdant and green. We cut back to black. Slowly whipping to the side, we once again see the interior of the grand chamber. It's brightly lit with floating orbs of light. The camera pans around the large vaulted chamber. It is lined with robed figures with outstretched palms, each branded with a 7-pointed star. They are chanting into a gargantuan empty rectangular pit. Slowly, we wipe back as the camera moves behind the back of a robed figure. When we cut back, the grand chamber is now in chaos. There is an alarm blaring. Robed figures are scrambling, shoving and trampling each other, searching for cover as massive tentacles whip around the room. A tentacle wraps around the leg of a man. His screams cut short as he's slammed into a wall. Another tentacle, with a pincer-like claw at the end, crimps another figure in half at the waist. Another tentacle with a flower tip soaks another humanoid in fuming liquid. A robed woman curls up, weeping in the corner as she watches the acid slowly and painfully dissolve her compatriot. All the doors have shut except for one to the southernmost room. But it too is starting to close. A robed man stands at the doorway and yells in a language we cannot understand. He quickly ushers several of his comrades into the room before the door closes. In the background, we see a 5-foot diameter hole radiating brilliant emerald white light. And we fade to black. We fade back in, and the tentacle whips through the door and will attempt to hit the elephant there. Let's see. I will give myself a 50% miss chance. I know that in 5th edition it's at disadvantage, but depending on how big the modifier is, like it wouldn't make a difference. So I'm gonna roll a 50% miss chance. Okay, so my first roll is a 44. So now I'll roll D100. So 50 or better, I hit. I hit the elephant. I'm assuming that a 44 hits the elephant.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Nah.
No.
It's invulnerable.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a new thing.
That also critted on a 19. So,
Of course it did.
yeah. So that's gonna be, big number. Okay. It's gonna be D6 times 2 plus 32. 39 points of damage on the elephant. What's the hit points on the elephant?
4,632. Yeah, like a normal elephant.
The blind
It's
but
chunky.
graceful tentacle slaps
Everyone knows
on the elephant, wraps
elephants are mute.
around it, and then constricts.
Jesus.
So
Um,
76 hit points. And can you give me control of the elephant?
oh, you don't have control over it?
No.
Okay, give me a second. Sure. There you go. You should have control over it now. Okay,
Well,
so
yeah, I got it.
how many hit points does the elephant have?
76 minus 39. Math.
Oh,
Can't
jeez.
think right now.
4.
37.
All right, and then the tentacle constricts. It's going to cause another 2d6 of damage. Roll. Didn't roll. Another 8 points of damage. Okay. The door closes against the tentacle and compresses against it and deals. It does 2d6 of compression damage against that. Blunt force against the tentacle.
And
I might
tops it off.
About 3d6 of damage on the tentacle. Alright, so Wow. Okay. Not a lot of damage.
Will. Whoopee.
Next in the initiative was the second tentacle. It whips through the door right before it closes and will also attack the elephant. It's just the closest thing there, and it's just whipping at it blindly. 44 to hit, and then I'll roll my percentile die. On a 50 or greater, I hit it. I miss. So it just like reaches for the elephant, and just like smacks against the other tentacle and just attempts to grab itself. And
Like I do every.
okay, let's see. Who was next? I have Mithrandir being next.
Okay. Yep.
You had just
Uh-huh.
opened the door and seen this strange statue of a serpentine-bodied woman with 2 pairs of wings and a 7-pointed star as a face. Throw up a picture for the audience. Did it pop up?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a better picture here, so.
I think I had done something to read the runes.
I don't think you had yet, but if you
Okay.
want to do that now, sure.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yep.
So the runes describe this as being this is Lysala, the giver of knowledge, the bringer of wisdom and destruction.
Fun. She's got what is it? A feather in one hand and a nothing in the other one. Cause who has the whip? Do we ever decide that?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, you still have it. Okay.
Mhm. Yes, and
the quill deteriorated.
Oh, okay,
There's
so
no
she's got
quill.
nothing in her hands now. Okay.
but do a perception check while you're looking around and examining the statue.
Sure. So 24.
You find a strange compartment. The handle could have easily been missed because it's a decorative handle that kind of matches the inlay of the runes and other depictions of Lysala and her worshippers at the base. You reach for it, and the next person's turn is Findak. It's your turn. Oh, and the other tentacle also takes 3d6 of damage from that door closing in on it, since Redrix had closed the door on that one, so that one takes 11 points of damage.
I'm going to tell the elephant just to charge straight forward through the wall.
Through the wall. Okay. Sure. It is grappled by one of those tentacles there. So
I mean, how is it grappled? It can still run, right?
controller's speed becomes 0.
Yeah, I know. That's
You can
It's
do
running in place.
Huh?
It runs in place.
It runs in place, but you can attempt to
Okay,
like break
fine.
the grapple.
no, I'm just gonna have it gore the tentacle
Okay.
The God Butcher?
Yeah. See, plus 8 to hit, so 26 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
And that's 17 plus 6, so 23 damage with its tusks.
Okay. Are you goring the one that is grappling it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like moving its head across whatever is holding onto it.
Sure. So how much total damage was that again?
26 or 23?
23. Got it. Okay. Does it have multi-attack?
It does if it charges.
Okay.
Alright, so then let's see here. And would you say I have, like, standing behind it, would I have full cover or 3/4 cover?
So
It is
you're
2 sides as large as me.
then I would say you have full cover. Unless you wanted 3/4.
I have full cover.
It's probably more liability than full coverage.
He has
Alright,
to have full
then,
coverage to shoot far.
I'm gonna do Mind Sliver at the other tentacle.
Okay.
I pop around the leg, and it makes an intelligence saving throw of 15.
Okay, that's gonna be a fail for me. Okay, because I got a minus, pretty big minus on that one. Oh, don't get rolled. Yeah, I failed.
Okay, so it takes 9 second damage, and if it makes a saving throw, it will subtract.
You're cutting out. I can't hear you.
So it takes 9 damage, and then you will subtract 3 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
That's gonna end your turn. Okay. All right. Gavrik, it's your turn. See this tentacles wrapped around this elephant. Another one is in front of it.
Would you say that we would have advantage on that tentacle since it's engaged with him?
Yeah. If you want to slice at the one that is grappled and wrapped around the elephant, sure. Yeah.
So what did we decide my Earthbreaker is? Is that's a maul? It's more of a smashing.
It's a two-handed mace. It's just like your other one, only it's called an Earthbreaker, and it has the stats that it got you.
Okay. I actually kind of want to try that whip out. I'd like to try that.
Sure. Okay.
Since I kind of noticed my other attacks weren't working, so I feel like maybe that's what he would want to do. Like, well, let's give this a shot.
Okay.
That is a 29 to hit.
That is a hit. What did you get on that?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so not a crit, right?
No, I crit on 19 and 20, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's tracking. Okay, yeah, you did hit it.
And that will be for 11 damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the bonus damage dice.
What is that?
Remember that whip does extra damage against a certain type of creature.
So I just roll it
It
again
should
then?
be in your note.
No, it's in your
It should
notes.
be in your note. If you click on the whip itself, it should say.
I think it says 2d6 here. Yeah, 2d6. And that'll be an additional 8 damage.
You're good. Is bloodied. The whip slices into its flesh. Razor-thin streaks of dark ichor begin to flow from it. You notice it does a little bit of extra damage you weren't expecting.
All right.
Right.
I kind of back. I'm like, I kind of like this. And then I get another attack, I believe.
If you have multi-attack, yep.
Yep. And then it's too late now, but let's say I'd probably have to rage again, wouldn't I? Do you think that would my rage be up probably from the last one, 10 rounds?
Yeah, it would still be going. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
should be going.
Okay.
Yeah, because the last fight just like literally just ended and it this happened. So.
Okay. My first roll was a 16, but were we at advantage or no?
Yeah, you did on the first one. I really shouldn't allow it, but I will allow it.
Okay. So, well, okay. Well, I only rolled once on the first one, the first attack.
I mean, I really shouldn't allow it. There's no need for it, but
That's fine.
Okay, so that second attack misses.
Yep. And then, can I move behind that pillar then?
Yeah, you even though like your character is so big it won't like fit, the token won't fit there, you can slide your token behind it. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't really need to, but well, yeah, I better.
Like that elephant is what, one or two sizes? No, it's one size larger than you. I mean, you could attempt to like squeeze through and escape. You don't have to be in that room.
Not to metagame it here, but I'll let you know, you technically have 3/4 cover from the elephant, which gives you a +5 to your AC. That pillar would probably only give you half cover technically.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just stay there then.
But with the elephant in front of us, technically, it'd still be 3/4 cover because they can't get past that elephant. Really. But it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay.
The cover doesn't stack, so
I'm good.
But maybe the acid splash. If you get behind the pillar, you'd have farther away from the acid splash. If you try that.
I'm just trying to do anything. Down to nothing for HP.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use your move action to take, have another potion of healing.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was looking there. I'll probably do that then.
Okay. I think that potion was that should be 20. There should be 20 hit points back. So you should be at 45 hit points. Okay.
Is it just an automatic 20?
Yeah. Since
automatic full.
Okay.
Okay. Redrix, it's down. It's your turn. Down in that southern room with that hole in the ground is beaming light. Krojan is there with you. He seems to be leaning against his spear, even though he's healed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how much do we heal him?
You did heal him. He was really low on health, but he's at 45 hit points now.
So I'm gonna in game ask him, how you feeling, bud? Like,
Oh,
you need some more?
my leg is broken. Those assassins knocked me down, almost killed me, and broke my leg as they appeared out of nowhere from the shadows. They killed my men and left me for dead. Is there any way you can mend a broken bone?
I mean, I can sure try.
You have
We'll
men?
see if the love of my country can summon enough power to fix a broken bone. And I'm gonna massage his leg.
Screams in agony.
Very patriotically, and then I'm gonna lay on hands, give him another 30 hit points.
You like greater restoration or anything?
Yeah, because he has a broken bone. Like his HP will go up, but he still has a broken leg.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have lesser restoration. That does heal like one condition.
I would allow that. That'll work.
Right. I'll cast my lesser restoration and my lay on hands.
You lay your hands
He's laying on
him.
his hands.
That's too many actions. I can't do all that.
All of your actions.
So yeah, I heal his broken leg for him.
And you
I give him a
place your
kiss on
hands
his
upon
kneecap.
him.
I heal his wounds.
Thank you. Oh, and he's starting to put more weight on it. And we'll go back up to tentacle number 2's turn. Since it's already grappling the elephant, it will just constrict again. Another 2d6. Easier. 2d6.
Of course.
12 more damage. And we'll take 3d6 of damage as the door. Well, it'll like squeeze twice basically. So another 7 points of damage. And then it will take 3d6 of damage as the door continues to compress against it. Right. The other tentacle, it lunges at the elephant this time as the tip of it begins to beeline as best it can blindly at the elephant. The tip of it begins to transform into a massive claw-like appendage, and we'll
Just the tip?
just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Elephants are immune to pinching damage.
Where is it? I guess it does the same amount. Actually, maybe what it'll do is turn into a slashing tip. Yeah, it'll do a slashing tip. I thought I had a claw one, but I don't have a stat for that, which is weird. Oh well, okay. And 33. Does a 33 hit the elephant?
Holy shit.
Ooh, that's the armor class.
Oh no! All right.
How did
I
you
did it.
know?
All right, that's gonna
Just
be.
kidding.
Nuh-uh, get out.
It's gonna hit no matter what. Just put it that way.
Well, I mean, I could roll a natural one. All right, so it'll be 2d6 of slashing damage. So that's 10, and that actually kills the elephant.
poofs back into the astral plane.
All right, it just disappears.
He disappears. Yeah. There's a little figurine sitting like right here.
All right. It will slash again. Oh, I didn't even roll to see if I actually hit it or not. Hold on a second. It might still be alive.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. No, it would have hit. Yep. Okay.
No.
It will slash at you since you're like directly in front of it.
I mean, it's a fucking automatic hit, dude.
Well, I could roll. I could miss. I could miss. I could get. Okay, I don't miss. But I could also roll. Less than 50 on here. Yeah. See, I missed. So the slash, like, it aims at you, but it misses, and because it's just whipping around blindly, like an octopus tentacle, like a massive, like 5-foot diameter octopus tentacle.
Well, in that case, I'm going to use my riposte maneuver.
Okay. This one is over here.
And so when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one of your superiority dice to make a melee weapon attack against it. Then I add my superiority die to the attack damage on that roll.
Okay. Is that the one that you got from your multi-class or your prestige class?
In fighter, yeah.
All right.
No, I got it from being a multi-class in fighter.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 28 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
So 11 plus... So 15 damage.
Okay. All right.
As it comes swinging at me, I kind of block it off to the side and stab it.
Very good. Piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
Your jab leaves a mark no larger than a needle's pinpoint. The ichor stain begins to grow and drip with appendage, its mighty appendage. Okay, then it is Mithrandir's turn.
I'm gonna open that drawer or cubby or.
You open up the cubby. Inside the cubby, you find a 5-foot diameter circular frame containing several wedge-shaped metal plates. Each of these plates is punched with its own intricate design.
Okay. What are these designs?
You can't really tell by looking. They look, intricate. They have there's markings on them, some runes, some square shapes, mostly rectangles, but some circular forms in it as well.
Okay.
It's like a punch out in it. Like it's like a metal sheet with like holes or like shapes punched into it. So if you held it up to the light, you could like see, or you'd see through it in certain areas, like a silhouette cut out into it.
It's probably a bad idea. I'm gonna go to Redrix.
Definitely a bad idea then.
Do you have your comprehend languages spell going right now?
Yes.
Okay, so remember I did describe that around the perimeter of that hole in the ground where the light is shining, there are runes around it. No one else was able to read.
Cool. I'm gonna hold that thingy up to it that I suddenly now remember there was a thing.
Okay. Yeah, and there's runic inscriptions around the perimeter of that hole.
Yeah, I'll hold the thing up and
You do not want to
Maybe
read
I'll-
those. You don't want to read those inscriptions.
oh,
Did I scare you that badly?
maybe. Yeah, I'll read it. What's the worst that could happen?
You instantly feel compelled to enter the light. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let's do it.
You read the
Do
inscriptions. It says the same thing over and over around it.
Of course it does.
Safety, sunlight, or what was that? That sunbeam spell that you got?
Yeah,
Ray of sunlight or something?
it's Sunbeam.
Sunbeam, sunbeam. Feather fall.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
So that ought to end your turn. So that would be Findak's turn is next.
I'm confused.
Bet you weren't expecting a puzzle dungeon.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough for these. I should not play a wizard.
But your character is.
Yeah, I need to play stupid people. That way I can just be
That's
me.
what dice are for.
What
Yeah.
I would do.
Okay, my next guy's
Alright,
gonna be
I'm going to-
barbarian.
I'm going to attack the tentacle
You attack the tentacle.
with a natural 20.
Ooh, well, that is
do
a
it.
natural hit.
So that's 8 damage plus another 8 damage.
So which tentacle you're attacking? The one that's right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that I just stabbed.
Okay,
with
so
my
that's
repose.
you did 8 damage and then an additional 8 damage.
Additional 8. That's the crit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do bonus action hand crossbow
Okay.
for a 20 to hit.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, then that makes it. Gavrik, it's your turn.
I'm going to whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Is
Oh, end of turn, spider comes up, crawls onto the fucking tentacle.
Okay.
Hey, good.
27 to hit.
I will give you advantage because, well, the 27 does hit, but I will give you advantage on the roll because the spider familiar that Findak sent over onto the tentacle is causing it to be distracted. It's giving you an opening.
Second roll was 19, so 27 hit.
Okay. So remember, you're critting on the 19 and 20.
Well, it was an 8 that I rolled, but it was 19 because I have a plus 11 to my hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And it's 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to whip it again.
Whip it real good.
First one is a 25.
That's a hit.
Second one is a 26.
They both hit. Yep.
The second roll was 14 damage.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
That
That
ends
was
my
your-
turn.
That's your end. Okay, that's the end of your turn. Redrix. You just healed Crojan's leg, mending it. What do you do now?
I'm gonna notice Mithrandir come back out of the room with weird metal plates, and he looks at the weird circle in the middle, all confused. I'm gonna be like, "You look confused. What's up?" What'd you
and
find?
you end your turn. Just kidding.
Yep. What'd you find, mister?
Weird shit.
They're NASCAR collectives plates.
Well, in that case, I'll take 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a little convo with Mithrandir about the plates that he found. I mean, he can answer you on his turn. What do you want to do on your turn? Because the talking was kind of like a free action. You still have like your other action economies to do if you want to do anything. You don't have your armor on. I mean, you can start putting it on if you wanted. If you wanted, you don't have
fair
to.
point.
Wait,
I should
okay.
probably start donning that.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You can start doing that. It's going to take you time to do it. It takes like what 10 in-game minutes. 10 rounds to don it.
So
Maybe Crojan can help you and cut that time in half, but
he doesn't know how to put armor on.
he's just a barbarian. He doesn't know. He's not civilized.
Right.
Tentacle number 2 will whip towards Gavrik. It's directly in front of him. It's most likely going to hit unless I get a natural 1. It does hit. It's going to do 2d6 of damage. Oh shit, okay. The first one is big. This can be potentially really bad. 25 points of damage.
But did he miss?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. We're gonna roll a D100. If it's over 50, it's over 50. 25 points of damage. This one is not... This one's a regular tentacle, so it grapples you. And it constricts for 2d6. I'm not going to do like massive damage rolls. We're just going to put you at 0. You're going to need to start doing Constitution saving throws. Stay
You
alive.
happen to dodge that. Would it help you?
Where did Mike walk away? He quit.
Oh, is that Mike? Oh, that's Mike that got hit. Okay.
Mike just quit. What happened?
I was thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking Findak got hit.
Mike, where'd you go?
He actually evaporated.
Oh no. Okay.
Disintegrated. You disintegrated him.
There was the acid splash, melted him.
Yep. Just took a little bit.
Alright. So that one is grappled. Tentacle number 1. Mike, you're dead and dying. Your hit points are 0. You'll have to start doing Constitution saving throws.
You serious?
Yes.
Death saves.
I hit you for 25 points of damage with the constricting tentacle, and then I hit.
What kind of damage is that?
Yeah,
Greg?
because I have resistance to slashing.
It's not slashing; it's constricting, so it'd be bludgeoning.
You have resistance to that too.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. So half damage then, right?
You're an angry boy.
Okay,
Yes.
so half damage would be
41. If that's 82 is what you're talking about, or no? That was
No.
That was the hit.
okay, no. So it's gonna be half of 25 is gonna be 12.
12.
Rounding up, so it's going to be 13. And then bludgeoning from the constricting, which is 2d6. So another 7. Half of 7, which would be 3. So rounding up, so 4. Minus 4. Okay, so you're at 28 hit points. I just scooted you over because I needed to get to your token. Okay. Then it constricts again for its second, so -7. And we'll take 3d6 of damage from the door compressing against it. Tentacle 1 goes right after. The spider is giving it disadvantage. That's going to be slashing at Findak with its blade-like appendage. So 28 does hit. And then
Yep.
I do hit you. I got a 53 on the D100. So it will slash at you for 2d6. And that's going to be 8 points of damage. And goddamn 5th edition does not have bleed. I believe it doesn't have bleed damage on here. I'm just going to hit you with the bleed damage now.
Did I use my reaction this turn at all?
I don't think you
You
have.
haven't used any reactions.
Okay, I'm gonna use uncanny dodge to half that attack.
Okay, so halving the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add 4 back to you. And then half of this bleed damage. So we'll give you 3. Okay. And then we go into Mithrandir's turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so you said the runes around this shiny hole in the ground
Mm-hmm.
said Sunbeam and Featherfall?
And Featherfall. Yep.
Seems like a horrible idea. I'm gonna...
Don't fly
relay
too
that.
close to the sun.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that to you, and seems like a horrible idea.
So you're saying I jump in the hole
No,
and you cast Featherfall on me?
no,
No?
I don't think so.
How wide is the hole?
So maybe it's not Sunbeam, it's like Sunlight. Would be the spell.
Okay.
Because Sunbeam does damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. This is just basically Sunlight.
Is it sunny outside?
It's always sunny in
But it says safety also.
I got. Other than just jumping down the hole like an idiot, I got nothing.
Did we throw anything in the hole yet?
We threw rocks, but we didn't see them
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah,
It
because you
disappeared.
needed to perceive better.
Didn't we throw a torch down it?
Probably. We threw all kinds of crap down it.
A ball bearing, I believe, and some rocks that you found on the side
Are there
of the room.
any bikes around I can throw in it? Go throw bikes in the river?
I was gonna. After I die, I give you permission to throw my body in there.
There you go.
All right, so I got this disc that has cutouts or punch outs, right?
Yes.
Looking through the punch outs, I guess how it said it's a 5 foot wide.
It's a 5 foot.
Disc.
It's a 5 foot diameter circular frame, and then there's like discs that can fit into that frame as well.
I understand why my players are always stumbled on puzzles because
Why don't you
my brain's
give me an
mush.
intelligence check? Give me an intelligence
Sure.
check for your character.
Yeah, let's do
'Cause
that.
You're not smarter than your character.
I got a 23. Good.
Okay. So the
Good.
frame is wide enough to fit neatly over this hole,
Okay, that's what I was kind of getting towards.
and you believe
anyway.
that these discs can
yeah.
fit neatly into that frame.
Okay. Oh, there's. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna click it into place.
You click the frame into place, and you click one of the discs into place?
Yeah. What discs?
You have discs. It was a frame and discs that fit into the frame.
Oh. Okay. I thought the frame was.
I am so bad at geometry.
Nope. I'm just
Yeah.
my brain's
Yeah.
dumb. Okay. Yes, I'm putting the discs in the frame. The frame on the giant hole in the ground. Yeah.
Immediately as you do that, a silhouette of light shines right through and up into the ceiling. And you look
Perfect.
up to the ceiling and you can see that there are several rectangular and square cutouts that point that kind of shine onto the ceiling. Give me a perception or give me an not an inspection. Give me investigation.
17.
One of these cutout shapes looks vaguely familiar to the shape of a room that you were previously in. And with that, we will cut over to Findak.
Okay. I'm gonna attack again with my rapier.
Okay,
It's 24 to hit.
that is not a hit. You do get advantage because your spider is still doing its thing.
Yeah, that's 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so then 11 damage from that.
Okay.
Then crossbow would be a 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 10 additional damage from that.
Okay.
And then I forgot to roll sneak attack last time I hit, but that's fine.
Wah, wah.
So then, well, actually no, because I didn't have advantage last time, so I couldn't have. So 16 additional damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna mark it with my mark of vengeance.
Well, I'll tell you what. So you don't have to waste anything. Why don't you just describe graphically for the viewers and the listeners, most likely listening.
Okay, I take the rapier and jab it right into the tip of the tentacle coming at me, pinning it against the wall. And with my other hand, pull my crossbow up and blast a bolt through it, pinning it to the wall.
And it goes limp and oozes dark black ichor into the wall. That one is dead. But the rest, I mean, just the tip is, yeah, it falls limp. Now we go to.
Yeah, it does.
Now my spider, wherever the fuck it is, there. No, move the fucking tentacle out of the way. Okay, the spider crawls on over to that tentacle.
Okay. And we go to Gavrik.
I'm going to use the handy dandy whip.
Okay. Now you are grappled.
Well, I rolled a 1, but does that?
So you rolled.
Advantage.
Guess you have advantage.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank God.
You're fine. You'll live
I
forever.
roll another 1.
Fuck, I thought it was a 1, but it was a 7. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that first one's a miss. That was 18.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try attacking with the whip again.
Okay.
Come on, let's fucking land one here. Jesus Christ. First one's a 13, that's a miss. And then the next one's a 25.
That one hits.
Okay. And that is 11 damage.
11 damage. 11 damage. Right?
Yep, and then...
Does it get the bonus? Does it get the bonus from the whip?
Yes, remember to take your bonus. Do the bonus damage as well.
Oh yeah, god damn it. I keep forgetting that. sec here. That's an additional 6 then.
Okay.
So 17 total. And then did you say that I had 3 things of healing potion?
Yeah, so you've used 2 already, so you have 1 left.
Yeah, I'm gonna chug the shit out of the other one.
Well, since you're grappled,
Yeah.
your movement is 0. Like, I don't think you'd be able to reach for it. You were able to swing at it with your free arm, but
Okay.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
you'll be able to get this.
Okay.
Okay, then we are going to Redrix, your turn.
I'm gonna look up at all the pretty lights on the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah, do
Try
an
it.
investigation check, or you can do a wisdom. What's a good wisdom one? Perception or investigation?
Light show.
Let's see. I'd like to
An
roll
ooh-ah.
for light show, please.
Sure. What about intimidation? Try and intimidate the lights on the ceiling.
Try yelling at the lights. No effect.
Yeah. Roll. There we go. Oh, I got a 10.
Oh, 10. Yeah, you see squares and rectangles shining up into the ceiling. Mithrandir is kind of just maybe deciding which disc to put in next.
Can I turn the disc around?
You can turn the disc around.
I'm gonna turn it and see if it changes what the ceiling reflects.
I'll let you do another investigation or perception check. I am benevolent.
Ooh, I got a 12 that time.
Oh shit! One of those rooms, one of those squares reminds you of a room that you have previously been in. Especially the really large one seems to be shining in the center. A really large rectangle with small, thin lines around it.
I'm gonna comment to Mithrandir that looks like a room.
And we will go to the tentacles. Tentacle number 2, grappling with Redrix, will constrict again for 4 points of damage.
Who?
Redrix, isn't that your name? Stormborn?
You said
Gavrik.
Gavrik.
Gary.
Gavrik, sorry. Redrix, Gavrik. I don't know, they seem very similar. It constricts for 4
Basically
points.
the same.
Okay.
And it will constrict a second time, squeezing for 3 damage. And then it will take 3d6 damage. Great. And Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Okay. It said it was a room that I'd been in.
And then when he rotates it, you
Right.
kind of get another view. Like it kind of shifts just a little bit.
Okay.
So you can do an investigation or a perception check. Everyone is higher, I guess.
23 for investigation.
Okay. So as you're placing these discs on top of each other and rotating them, you begin to see a picture that's forming up in the ceiling in light. A map of this facility that you're in.
Yeah. I'd like to keep adding the discs then.
You add another disc. Do another investigation or perception check. If everyone is higher.
19.
Okay. As you rotate one of the discs, maybe the last disc, you see that it looks as though there is another portion of the facility. It has runes on it. It says lower level. And
I
then
remember stairs that ever went down.
there were 2 corridors, but they had been like blocked. Collapsed for centuries. Who knows how long? They were completely impassable. There were no other stairs you had seen.
Would Redrix see that this says lower level?
He would not, but you could tell him.
I can't read, so.
Oh, okay. I envy you. I envy you today. It says lower level. Do you remember stairs at all? 'Cause I sure don't.
And with
I remember
that,
what stairs are.
we go to Findak. It is Findak's turn.
Down. Down's a good way to go.
I'm gonna come up over this tentacle here
Okay.
and stab at it, belly-ish area.
The belly-ish area. Okay.
$25 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 12 damage.
Okay.
And then a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Another 6.
Okay.
And then
Don't forget your sneak
14
attack.
sneak attack.
Okay,
yeah, 14 sneak attack.
All right.
And then I'm going to mark it with the Mark of Vengeance.
You don't even need to. You can tell me. You can describe your kill.
Basically the same thing as last time. Come in, stab it, kind of pin it to the wall. Other hand, bring up the crossbow, blast a bolt through it, pinning it to the wall.
His iconic move. Stab, stab, pin to wall. Dead tentacle. Very good. And Gavrik feels the grip of the tentacle relax and falls limp. It drops him to the floor. He takes 2d6 falling. No, I'm just kidding. That would be mean.
I placed my tip of my rapier down on the fallen tentacle, and my spider climbs up it and goes back onto my shoulder.
Oh, that's cute.
No.
Gavrik, it's your turn.
I am going to drink my healing potion.
Last one. Okay.
And then going to look at Findak and just say, now what?
Fuck if I know. Is there more of those things?
I was just going to ask that. I don't know.
And we go to Redrix.
So, as Mithrandir is playing around with all that stuff, and then he tells me that it says lower level up there, I'm going to kind of agree that, I mean, I didn't see any stairs, but maybe we should go find that small sneaky dude.
Maybe, convenient. It's after we fucking kill his tentacles.
Of course. Yeah, it's been a while since we've heard anything from them. Maybe we can show them what we found here. If you want to continue reading, maybe me and Krojan can run and grab him.
I think you'd probably still be putting on you probably have like at least 1 or 2 more rounds of donning your armor.
Yeah, I walk while, like you try to pull up your pants while you're walking.
At half speed, you make your way to try to find.
I'll tell Krojan to go get them.
There you go.
Okay.
While I finish putting on my armor, and Mithrandir continues to smart.
I think I've read everything.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll keep putting on armor, and let's go get some little dude to come.
Do a wisdom check for me. Do insight. Insight or straight wisdom? Or
That's a
intellect? 10.
That's 10.
Uh,
I sure like to roll 10s.
You do not recall seeing any stairs. I'm sure Mithrandir probably told you like that, you know, there's this hole says Featherfall and says sunlight on it.
That's why I
Right.
wanted to go get the little guy so we can
Toss
roll
him in
him in
there.
the hole.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Toss
I'm
the
just
little
gonna.
guy down the hole.
I'll put Crojan on your initiative then. So right after
Okay.
you, Crojan will go. And he can't see in the dark, and it's still like, other than this room, like it's dark out there. He kind of felt
Toss him my
his way over
lightsaber.
here to this room.
Lightsaber.
You give him the lightsaber.
Bring that back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, does it
Where
rip his arm?
was the last
Takes
time
his arm off.
you saw them? He says.
They went north.
Went north. Okay. And
That one.
he walks over to the corner. He'll run and he looks out. Now that he can see a little bit, he comes back and relays the message that there's 3 large tentacles. He doesn't know that the other 2 are dead because the tentacles are like they're reaching through, like, you know, like an octopus tentacle through this hole, this opening. Like octopus can like compress their bodies really thin and squeeze around corners and shit like that. So like he sees like the tentacles reaching in through the area to the north, and he sees a second tentacle that's closer to where the southern room is. He runs back and relays that.
Tell him to be sneaky about it.
Then we will go to Mithrandir. I mean, he's never seen anything like this before. He's frightened.
Oh, the tentacles. Yeah, that's fair.
Massive gargantuan ones.
Okay. So there's 3 of them,
There's 3 now, yes.
and they're roughly here-ish.
Roughly there-ish, yes.
Okay.
There's 1 there, and then there's 2 others that he sees.
See within range. Range is 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna send my owl down this hole.
Okay. It disappears into the light.
I'm gonna look through its eyes.
You see... I'm gonna move your owl. You should be able
Sure.
to see through your owl. You see this. Another disc-shaped
there.
platform on the bottom.
Okay.
A circular room that flows north into a large hallway that's maybe about 60 feet long.
Roughly how far was that distance between... Fuck. Like how far down did the owl go?
Not very far, maybe about 30 feet. It's
Is it
hard
20,
to tell
30?
because it's hard to tell because like
It's bright.
it didn't really need to. It's bright, and
Mhm.
I don't know if you can feel what the owl feels, but it kind of felt like there was no gravity.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down
Okay.
the hole.
You hop down the hole and you disappear into blinding emerald white light and appear in this hallway here. And there are runes on the floor on the perimeter of this platform that you are standing above. It said you read those runes.
Yeah, may as well.
It says levitate, danger, compromised. or containment is compromised.
If I've got the time to do so, I'd like to cast message up to Redrix and tell him it's safe.
Yeah, definitely. You do that, and then it goes into Redrix's turn, who is
Sure.
next.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna get a little grumpy when he messages me that and go, I mean, I did say we should jump at the hole. You said no.
You got me. You're good. Yep.
And as I'm trying to slip on my courgette, I trip over the little log ledge and I fall down in the hole with him.
You fall. You just seem to float down like there's no gravity, very little gravity, and you land lightly on your backside in this room here. Trojan sees that this is going on, and he follows suit with you.
Oh.
All right, and
Good
then
thing you brought your sunblade down there.
and
I
then
got
we
my other
go
sword,
into Mithrandir's turn. It's your turn again. Did we skip?
My turn
Oh,
again.
wait a second. I think we
How'd
skipped.
that work?
Yeah, no. Oh,
You
shit.
skipped a whole bunch of
Yeah, we
people.
skipped like Okay, sorry. Findak, it's your turn. We skipped you a couple times.
No, we don't worry about those guys.
Okay. Down here, there's no slit or anything on this window here, this wall.
No, but the tentacle is still like keeping the door open.
Okay. I'm gonna listen through the cracked door.
You hear like slushing sounds, movement, and you see I don't know if you can peek through there. You're probably not in a position to see.
No.
Okay.
I see a stream of light through
there.
that one and that one.
Okay.
That's it.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, you see that the tentacle has gone through this hole here. So this one's actually blocked off by the tentacle. It's just squeezed, compressed its body to squeeze through that orifice. So you can see through this one. Whichever one you can see. And the hallway besides that is clear. The door is still open. The door at the corner on the east is still open.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the crack is wide enough for you to squeeze through. The door hasn't closed all the way.
The other tentacle's on this door here, right?
Yes,
that's still open?
It's being held open by the tentacle.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn to Gavrik and then put my finger to my lips, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. All right.
And then
I think you still have
I'm gonna sneak through. I'm gonna sneak through here and peek out the window and see what I can see.
You see that from there, you can probably make out that there are two more tentacles that have appeared. They seem to be scanning the room.
Okay. Now then, my turn.
Gavrik, it's your turn.
Did you say you cast invisibility on both of us?
On myself.
Yeah. Well, I thought I couldn't understand you. You kind of cut out when you said it.
I just put my finger to my lip and cast invisibility on myself.
So you went to this left door
You
here.
wouldn't see. You wouldn't see.
You'd see the door open
Yeah.
if it wasn't already.
Well, the door was held open by the tentacles,
Okay.
and I squeezed through one of them.
Gotcha. That's right. Okay.
What is
what's
your
the shit?
dexterity bonus? 11, right?
Mine?
Yes. Yes.
Just Dex bonus is a +4. But
Okay.
if you're looking for my sneak bonus,
No,
There's
I
a
need
plus
an
12.
acrobatics check as you go through this door because it's still trying to close and trying to compress against that. So I need an acrobatics or a dex save, whichever you prefer.
acrobatics, I rolled a natural 20 for a 28.
You're fine. It's like the door is still trying to robotically, like the stone door is trying to like compress close. All right, so Gavrik.
I want to. I don't know. I can't really see, so I can't really say what I want to do. So because I don't know what you all see on the screen.
I mean, you in your backpack. I mean, you probably have the tools to make a torch.
Well, I think I probably just dropped mine when I was in combat because I still had that one.
Mhm.
If it's still lit.
You had started
it's not-
combat like. Where did you guys start combat? Like right outside of the hall. So, like you probably don't even have. You'd have to light a new torch. You could do that.
Okay.
There's probably a sconce like against the wall. You can grab it, and
Yeah.
you can use your move action or an action to do that. I will give you. Oh, you should have low light. Yeah, you should have low light. You should be able to see something. Otherwise, you'd be in darkness.
Well,
Right.
yeah. No, I'm saying on my screen, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Is what I mean. Because I wanted to go down to the left here, and I don't remember if that connects back to like the entrance.
There.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. You should definitely be able to see something now.
Well, now it's lit up a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're only holding a torch. You don't have like bright light. It's not like a
Yeah. Yeah.
fluorescent light bulb.
I'm gonna walk towards the door that one of the tentacles is at.
Okay, which one do you go through? Feel free to move your toes.
Well-
You're gonna go through that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because we came from the other direction, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, so I want to sneak through this way.
You want to go through that way. Okay. Do a acrobatics or a dex saving throw.
It was a 22.
Okay. Yeah, you narrowly squeeze by right as the door compresses. You would have taken 3d6 worth of damage. But you make it through the other side.
Okay.
We'll just put you over here. Okay.
Perfect.
And we will go into so Redrix went down there. Redrix, you see, I guess you probably can see a little bit of the hallway, but definitely not much. You just see it go north and just go back into darkness.
I'm just going to. So Crojan followed behind us too, right?
Yes, he jumped in right behind you.
I'm gonna tell Mithrandir it'd be possible to send his owl up to sit on the well to maybe hint to the other guys if they come around that we jump down here. Since they're kind of they don't really know where we ran off to. And then I'm going to say, well, as I'm still attempting to put my armor on, I'll stand up and move slightly down the hallway.
Sure. Yeah, you can
With
see
my-
that it
with my
advances
lightsaber.
north. Do a perception check as you approach this way, as you approach north.
Ooh, a 15 this time.
Okay, do a investigation check.
Oh, I'm never good at those. Oh, an 11.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
There's a wall here that has symbols similar to the ring on the top, on the upper floor that you were just on. And then we will go to Mithrandir. It's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna send my L up there. Have him just kind of sit on the edge of the well.
And Krojan will take a sconce off the wall and will light it so that he can see. Okay. And he'll follow behind Redrix. Findak, your turn.
Oh, hey now.
What?
Hey now. I
Oh,
wasn't
did I see?
done. I
Oh,
was sending the L up.
Mithrandir, sorry.
Yeah.
Screwing it all
Yeah.
up.
To manipulate
Screwing it up, I'm
everything.
sorry.
Damn. Sorry. Owl goes up top to here, please.
I've only been drinking a little. Okay, so you notice that as your owl
Uh-huh.
goes through, it doesn't even get half a wing beat until it just floats upward.
Yeah. I have to kind of levitate. Makes sense.
Hmm?
Sweet. Means we get our way out. That's good. And then I'll head up this way.
Okay. So you had seen Redrix investigating this wall over here, and maybe he mentioned something to you.
Sure.
Maybe Redrix.
Mithrandir, reading.
What you got? Reading?
Reading.
More reading. More reading. All I'm good for, huh? I'll read the wall. Fuck it.
It says
YOLO.
safety fallback shelter.
Oh. It's Vault 99.
99. There's no
What's the-
door handles or
just the
anything that
wall?
you can
Okay.
perceive, though.
And then do I see anything up this way?
The hallway narrows to a 5-foot gap and then continues north.
Okay, that's good for now then.
And we will go to Findak now in proper order.
Alright, I moved 20 feet up here. Actually, I'm gonna come kind of tap Gavrik and whisper, "Be sure to be quiet."
Okay, we can't even hear you. We're not going to be able to.
Perfect. I just tell him to be sure to be quiet as low as I possibly can.
But he screams,
And
terrified.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were there.
Oh, you do
no,
now.
I just moved your. I'm gonna go down to the end of the hall here. And I can see out there, right? Doors open.
You can see out there. You can see that. I guess depending on your range, your limit, you might not be able to see that. There's a. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see that there is 2 tentacles that have grown to replace the others.
Fuck.
And they're scanning the room. Do a perception check.
I use my passive.
You can use your passive, sure.
Okay, so that's 20.
Okay. This one you can see for sure has an eye stalk on it, on its tip, and as it's visually scanning the room.
Uh,
Why don't you do an insight check for me?
okay, dude. A 10.
So you do know, like, this whole corridor is completely open to that grand chamber, but the corridor in the far east was enclosed, other than the slits, the observation windows. You might be safe. You're not. You're smart enough to know that you have enough wisdom to know that, like, you'll be safe, maybe, possibly being invisible. But Gavrik is not invisible, and this thing can see. You don't know if it can see in the dark, but it seems to be looking around.
Okay, well then I'm gonna hold my action so that when Gavrik comes right behind me, I'm gonna shove him back.
Perfect. All right, and we'll go into Gavrik's turn.
So just do what he said. Just walk forward and then have him shove me back to about to there, or a little further behind.
Yeah, you feel a shove behind in front of you, and you're pushed back 5 feet. Yep.
Okay.
Step backwards. And
So just another step.
I mean, you probably know that, like, Findak's invisible. You could probably feel
Yeah.
it pushing against you. I mean, you're probably smart enough. You know, you're with survival instincts strong enough to know, like, this is probably not a safe way to go. But
You'd feel like
considering
pushing
what,
on your knees.
huh?
Feel a push on your knees.
Feel a push against your knees,
Aren't you a Goliath?
Yeah.
So you're like 7 feet.
your thighs.
Yeah, you're like 7 feet tall, and he's like 3 feet tall.
Against your shins. So that might be the limit of what your knowledge is of what's out there.
Okay. So I tell him why did he shove me?
Or you whisper to him, "Why did you shove me?" And we'll go to Redrix.
Well, Redrix is gonna burp,
Mhm.
and then he's just going to. Well, Mithrandir's reading that, kind of make his way further down, kind of, basically making sure it's safe while he reads.
Sure.
It'll be, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'd make it to there.
Yep. So you see that the large hallway that you're in kind of narrows to a 5-foot gap and then continues forward north.
I'm gonna call for Krojan to come back me up.
Yeah, he'll come forward on his turn. Come up beside you here. Now his field of vision isn't as long as yours, but he can see with the light that your sword is emanating. That it continues east north.
Yeah, that'll probably do it for me. I'm just kind of keeping an eye while Smarty Pants reads his stuff.
Okay. The tentacles both just continue to scan the room, and we go to Mithrandir's turn.
It's just a safe room. There's no way to open it.
Do an investigation check.
Yeah. 22.
So it seems to be completely sealed, apart from a very, very small, I'm talking like maybe millimeters wide at the base of this it could be a large block or door that has sealed this hallway off.
Okay. Could I cast Mage Hand, slip that under the door, and then feel around for like a latch or a handle or something to open this door?
Sure. Yeah, you I'll let you. You kind of search blindly. So
Yeah, take a bit.
How far can your mage hand move?
30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Do a percentile roll. So roll a d100, and if you get a 50 or better, actually at 20, you need a 75 or better. You have no idea where to look for this thing.
Are you shitting me? I got a 71.
Maybe on your next
So
turn.
So close.
I know. Damn it.
Okay, and anything else on your turn you want to do?
Drink heavily.
Drink heavily. You're still really low on health. I don't know if you have any. If you want to conserve.
Yeah, they all take actions and stuff, so I got nothing.
Okay. Are you healing yourself then?
I've got a potion of supreme healing.
Ooh.
I got 5 of those. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of those.
Supreme. Alright, that's 60 points of healing.
10d4 plus 20.
Yep, so that should be 60.
Okay, I'll slam one of those.
Alright. Okay, great. And we'll go into Findak's turn. Push Gavrik's back. I'm not sorry, Gavrik's. What's his name? Redrix? Gavrik.
Different name every time.
Redrix.
Okay, I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna drop my invisibility, tap him, and then stick my arms up to be carried.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action depending on if he picks me up.
Okay. Gavrik, it's your turn. Do you pick him up?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I swaddle him.
Mike looked visually looked insulted.
Now I cast invisibility on Gavrik. Because a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Well, who's carrying who? I mean, you're not carrying Gavrik.
No,
He's touching him.
I turn Gavrik invisible. Gavrik's carrying me, so technically I'm invisible now too.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
5th edition.
But who's carrying the weight of the world?
Okay, so so Gavrik, you're carrying Findak and his spider, and you're
And I say, yes, it's possible. There are tentacles that have eye stalks out there.
I'm gonna. Well, you're gonna have to hold the torch then too. Well, I could probably carry one.
Oh, you can carry the torch because you just hold me up in one arm, carry the torch. The torch is invisible.
Okay, it is invisible. Yeah.
It's invisible. Does it still put out light?
It's invisible light.
Would the light be invisible to people that aren't invisible?
Scotch water.
5th edition is so dumb. Okay, so yeah, you can see. What is your movement speed?
Mine is 40 feet.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you could run. You can do like a double move action, right? You can get 80 feet. That's more than enough to get down to the southern, the southern room that you had previously been in.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay. Now you do move silently, so we'll call that 40 feet. 5, 10, 30, 35, 40. So you're able to get down here while moving silently. Just because you're invisible doesn't mean you're not making noise. So you move silently at half speed.
I mean, I'm barefoot, so I'm probably pretty quiet.
Yeah, but there's debris there. Like,
yeah, oh yeah.
We'll just say you get there. All right. Redrix, it's your turn.
I am just going to continue on.
All right, you continue north.
15, 20.
So you see that the
25,
northern
30.
hallway stops, but there's a stair. There's a set of stairs that go south and open up into what could be a larger chamber. And Trojan will come up here beside you and peek around the corner and sees what you see. And
You see what I see.
do you do
Shut
anything
up, boy.
else?
You want to get sued?
You do anything else, Gat?
No.
What, me?
Yeah, no, I said Redrix. Jesus. I'm just gonna call you
No.
Stormborn.
Now you're acting like me, man.
I'm just gonna call you
I said I'm
Stormborn.
mixing up Mithrandir and
Yeah, Gavrik and Redrix, like they just end in the same word, like it's very similar. So I'm just gonna call Gavrik Stormborn. I'm gonna call him Stormborn. Okay,
Okay.
There you go.
so Redrix, you still have action you can do.
No, I'm just gonna
Gonna hang out there.
I'm just kind of slowly exploring. I'm being a little more cautious now that I'm armored.
Okay. The tentacles continue
sense.
to scan the room visually, and we go to Findak's turn. I'm sorry, Mithrandir's turn. Your mage hand is in this chamber. You have no idea how big it is. It's just padding along the walls. Do a percentile roll.
$63.
Okay, yeah, you do not. You're still just like feeling up and down the wall. It feels like a narrow room. Like can you feel what the mage hand feels?
Sure. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, this
Probably.
is 5th edition. Okay, so it's padding around the room. It
You can
feels like
use
it's
the hand to manipulate an object, open a locked door. I mean, I would assume so.
Okay.
At
least the portions you're feeling are like it's a narrow sort of chamber, and you're feeling along the walls like kind of average humanoid height. You haven't found anything like a switch or a latch or anything like that yet.
Alright, screw it. I'm ditching it. Going over here.
Ditching it and moving along. Okay.
Yep.
So you move forward, and you can see that the hallway dead ends, but there is a stairwell on the right hand side that leads downward. And then what? Do you have any more movement, or that was it?
I think that was it.
Okay.
Probably about it.
Okay. Findak, are you still holding your action then while you're being carried?
Yep.
Okay. Stormborn.
Do you want to point me in the direction to go?
Yeah, because you have no idea where you're going, other than you had known that.
Yeah.
I mean, you had seen. Mithrandir did yell, like, before you guys split the party, that he was going south to that other room, while you guys headed north. So.
Because you and I we've been this way before.
Yeah.
This is when we first came in. We came down through this door.
I mean, you can see further than I can too. So
do an insight check.
16.
Okay. You know that you should probably just keep heading south. Because that's where Mithrandir headed. Mithrandir and Redrix had headed south. You should head south.
South?
Yes, south.
South, do you mean?
South. Direct
I can't go
corridor
any
directly below you.
The opposite
south.
of north.
The opposite of north, yes.
Yep.
Southwest.
And that door that you're in front of is open. It should be open. Yeah,
What do you mean I have to go east and south?
You mean southeast? The furthest south you can
Yes.
get would probably be where you need to go, and that's what Stormborn would know. So he carries Findak and his spider along for the ride, and you see Mithrandir's owl perched on the edge of this circular hole. And beside the hole, you see a frame with the discs because they had to remove that to get in here. And yeah, I think you might be able, if moving more quickly through this way, you probably have some movement left if you wanted to. Well, I don't know if you'd know to like jump down there right away.
Yeah.
So we'll end it.
How big is that hole?
It's 5 foot wide. It's big enough for you
Okay,
to slip through.
Okay.
And we'll go to Redrix.
I am going to keep going.
Okay.
Keep on going.
I'm going.
Looking back at Mithrandir and Grojan, I'm gonna tiptoe my way.
You tiptoe down the stairs, and you see the walls and ceilings and the floors of this chamber have been painted to resemble a starry sky, giving the illusion of walking through space. You can see to the southeast a 10-foot diameter globe or sphere floating 5 feet above the floor near the room's southern wall. There are 3 short metal rods protruding from the lower hemisphere, radiating outward like a tripod. Only the rods rest on the empty air rather than the solid surface of the floor. The sphere appears to have been carefully carved with tiny rivers, mountains, oceans, and forests. And we might just end it there because it's 10:30 now. I don't know if you guys want to keep playing or not.
No, I'm right for bed.
Me too.
We
Yeah, I
will.
gotta get my kids to bed.
Okay, we'll cut it there because of adult responsibilities. All right.
Damn adult stuff.
Now, everybody survived. I was surprised. If that elephant had not been there,
Oh yeah.
oof, it was
We
very
would have finished the
close.
fucking tentacles sooner.
Huh?
We would have finished the tentacles sooner.
You would have finished the tentacles sooner? Maybe, perhaps.
No.
What's your
That's
elephant's name?
Mouse.
Oh, nice.
No.
It's become what it fears.
Did you pick the trinket back up?
Oh, of
Oh.
course.
He didn't say it, so it didn't
I mean, you did say you picked it up.
happen.
My spider shot its fucking silk against it
It's
as it was running up my rapier.
It was dragging it. Okay. Yeah, totally. All right.
I was thinking about saying I pick it up after you say it. Oh, you see it laying there. I was thinking about I should say I pick it up on my next turn.
She should have. On now.
Yep, it's gone
Well,
now.
the worst part is like I specifically said it's laying there so that I would say I'd pick it up, and then I forgot.
And then you forgot. It's gone forever. It's gone forever.
No, I'll just have Gavrik carry me back over there.
There you go.
Fuck that.
It's like Master
I
Blast.
weigh like 30 pounds, dude. Like,
Bro, I don't care about carrying you. I'm just saying I don't want to go back over there.
A lot of walking.
I want to stay away from them goddamn tentacles.
become more dodgy.
Well, good game,
Yeah.
guys. I hope you had fun, and I hope that you, the fans, had fun listening to us fumble our way through that. As we continue to fumble our way, almost done with Book 4. We are more than halfway done with Book 4
Nice.
Nice.
out of 6. So we are getting very close to big portions of the story. So tune in next week as long as we can all still make the schedule, as long as adult responsibilities get in the way, for next week's episode of Curse of the Crimson Throne, Trials of Respect, Book 4.